Low poly modeling is a popular style in 3D art that uses a small number of polygons to create simple stylized shapes. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to model a simple low poly animal in Blender. The process will cover setting up the workspace, blocking out the basic shape, refining the form, and adding simple details. Even if you're new to Blender, these steps will help you understand fundamental modeling techniques such as extrusion, scaling, and vertex editing. Make sure you have reference images. Front and side views are best, but the side view is the most important. Open Blender and create a new project. Press Shift A and use Image, then Reference to bring in your front view. Repeat this process for the side view reference. Rename your references and cube in the outliner. Select both images and move them into position using G and Z to move them along the Z-axis. Select the front view reference and in side view, numpad 3, use G and Y to move it back along the Y-axis. Select the side view reference and in top view, numpad 7, use R, Z, 90 to rotate it around the Z-axis by 90 degrees. Use G and X to move the side view reference into position. Right-click on the cube and select Set Origin, Origin to 3D Geometry. This will help when we add the mirror modifier. Select the cube and press Tab to enter Edit mode. Use Alt-Z to enter X-ray mode. Use Ctrl-R and left-click twice to add a vertical loop cut in the center of the cube. In Vertex Select mode, number 1, select the left side of the cube and use the X key to delete the vertices. Use the A key to select the cube and add a mirror modifier. Make sure to turn on clipping so the cube won't have a hole in the center. Select the cube and move it up along the Z-axis until it is roughly at the top of the neck. Select the bottom vertices and use G and Z to move the vertices to the bottom of the neck. Use S and X to scale the cube along the X-axis to roughly match the reference. In side view, move the vertices to match the neck area of the reference. Extrude, move, and scale the body down to the top of the legs. Add loop cuts as needed. Continue to extrude, move, and scale the vertices along the body, making sure to have edge loops between the torso and the back leg. In face select mode, number 3, select the top face of the cube. In side view and vertex select mode, extrude the top face along the z-axis to the top of the head. Add edge loops and extrusions, along with scaling to form the head according to the reference. Continue manipulating the vertices in front view to create a model close to the reference. In front view, use Ctrl and R to add a vertical edge loop and slide it to the edge of the inner front leg. This will prevent the legs from being connected on each side. Use SX0 to straighten the edge loop. In face select mode, select the face that will make up the front leg. In side view and vertex select mode, extrude, scale, and move the vertices to form the front legs. Make sure you have an edge loop around the knee and ankle areas. When you get to the bottom of the foot, use SZ0 to make sure the faces are flat on the floor. Continue manipulating the vertices in front view to create a model close to the reference. Repeat this process for the back legs. When in front view, select the front leg vertices and use the H key to hide them. done with the back legs, use Alt-H to unhide the front legs. In Edge Select mode, number 2, select the loop cut that is closest to the center edge loop. Use GG and X to slide it along the X-axis to make a larger face for the tail. Select the back face of the body that will be used to make the tail. Extrude, rotate, and scale the faces to form the tail. In Face Select mode, select the top face of the head where the ears will attach. Use the I key to inset the face. In Side View, extrude, rotate, and scale the faces to form the ears. Select the front faces and use the I key to inset them. Use the G and Y keys to move the faces back along the Y-axis. In Edge Select mode, you can select various edges and use GG plus an axis to round out certain areas of the model. Split the viewport window and open the UV editor and the shader editor. Use the Z key to make sure you are in material preview mode. I'll be using the Infenzia PixPal palette. The link is in the description. Drag and drop the palette into the shader editor and connect it to the principled shader. Change the roughness value to 1. In side view, select the mesh and tab into edit mode. Select everything and use the U key to bring up the UV mapping menu and use project from view. Use the S key to scale down the UVs and use the G key to move them to a color on the palette. To use multiple colors, select the faces you want a different color and move them on the palette. Creating low poly animal in Blender is an excellent way to practice the core principles of 3D modeling by starting with simple shapes and gradually modifying them through extrusion, scaling, and vertex adjustments. You can quickly build recognizable forms without complex geometry. This technique is widely used in games, stylized animations, and beginner 3D projects. Once you're comfortable with the basics, try experimenting with different animals, proportions, and color palettes. With practice, you'll develop the ability to design appealing low poly characters while keeping your models clean, efficient, and visually striking. Thanks for following along with this tutorial. If you found this helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day.